What is up, guys? Welcome to my channel. I'm Kishan Nakum. Today I'm going to show you very interesting thing, as we are going to make a beautiful 2D car game using SpriteKit and Swift 3.0. Guys, this is my first tutorial series. I hope you can learn so many things from these videos. So hope you can find it useful. So let's see what we are going to make. So you can see that the name of our game is Step Cars. It's a very basic game. The purpose of making this game is to learn the core concept of SpriteKit. As you can see that we have a beautiful menu screen here. If we tap on the start game, then count starts 1, 2, 3, and we have two cars and we have to handle both cars at the same time and avoid the traffic. It's a very basic game, but guys, believe me, you can learn lots of stuff from that. You can see that you have to tap on the screen. If you tap on the left side, your left car will move, and if you tap on the right side, your right car will move. You have to avoid the traffic, drive your car carefully. If any of your car collide with boom, game over. And the best score is 34. So lots of good things you have to learn by this game. So let's get started. So for creating tape cars, in Xcode create new project, we have to select game because we are going to use the SpriteKit. Click next. The name will be anything you want, but I will give a name tape cars. Team will be your developer account if you have. If you don't have, then you can select none, but I am going to select because I have a developer account. Organizer name will be the default your account name. Identifier will be anything you want. Identifier will be default given by the Xcode, or you can add it by typing anything in here. Language will be Swift because we are going to use Swift 3.0. Game technology will be SpriteKit because we are going to make 2D game. Device will be not universal but iPhone because we are going to make this game for the iPhone. And remain, don't select any of this option right now and click next. We are going to select the folder you want to save your project, then hit create. After creating the application, Xcode will give some default files. Let's run and see what will default given by the Xcode. So for that, select your iPhone if you have iPhone. If you don't have iPhone, you can select simulator. I recommend you to test your project in iPhone because sometime Xcode will give different result in simulator in terms of frames per second, and the same performance will differ in your iPhone depend on your processor. I recommend you to select iPhone if you have an iPhone. Otherwise, if you will go to the simulator. uh, Create run. Let's run. Let's see what's inside the project. By default, it's installing. Now can select here for movie recording. As you can see that it will by default show us hello world texture. If I tap or drag anything inside your screen, it will give this waveform follow your fingerprints. So but we don't need any of this, so we have to remove it from default project. So for that, go to game scene, delete this all default methods. I don't need this touchdown also. Delete this also. Delete all the things inside Digimove. We don't need a label or spinning or any kind of thing right now given by this X code. We also don't need this action.sk file right now, so quickly delete this, move to trace, and now go to game scene. As you can see that here, we can see that Xcode give it a full HD iPhone screen. That's what we want. So quickly select this hello world, delete because we don't know this. We have to create a car game, so for that we have to select the background which suits our road type of color. So for that we have to change the background of the uh, this scene. So click anywhere because this is wall background. We have to change the color. Give here I am going to give you exact RGB color if you want to follow me. Otherwise you can create your own color design according your requirement. So for that, RGB value 128, 128 and 128. So I just feel that this look like a road color. So now I need borders, and also this game contains two cars and two roads, so I need one divider in between two roads. So for that select this sprite, expand this sprite, expand this right to here. You this if this sprite not going out of bound of the screen, don't worry. You don't need this kind of logic here. It's okay if it goes outside the border. Width will be 10. Select this and set this into corner. We also want to set this color, so for that go to colors, other, and select the RGB I will be given if you want to follow my design. 0, this is 166, and this is 162. Select the sprite now, control C, sorry, command C, command V, or you have a virtual machine, then control C, control V. Select one border here. Alright, then choose another sprite node for your border. This is exactly in between the screen. Drag this from here, select and set it in the middle of the. You can also count this is your 750 bit, so 385 maybe the middle, this position. Here you can say that it's you have to set 0, so you can ensure that it will set in the middle position. Set 0, and now its width will be 20. And now I also want to set dividers color, so go to the other, so select RGB 249, 209 and 180. You can see that we have a divider. This remain static, we don't need anything. This remain behind all our objects, so we did not doesn't require to set its z position, or the anchor point will be 0.0 or default is fine. Sorry for this message convenience. Now we can quickly run and let's see what was the design till now we made that. So run this app. Quick, unlock the iPhone. Yes, unlock it. and we can see that right now we have a border in the two of the side and the divider in between, so it's quietly a good design, I think. And now we acquired our main two players inside the game, the two cars. So for that we want the assets. So for that, quickly import the assets. You can drag and drop the assets. I will be given in the description. You can download from that, drag and drop it to assets file. For our easiness, I can change the name of this image, change the name of this asset, so it so we doesn't need any headache after that. That what was the name? Blue car. This is green car. This is orange car. Rock. This is tree, and we doesn't need this passive, so we quickly delete it. Go to the game scene.sk file again. Select this SpriteKit. Go in the right side attribute inspector, select this texture menu, select this and select the blue color. You can set any of your player favorite color, choose from the menu. Command C, command V to copy this, and we can see that we have two players, two cars here. We have to set its position to so we can enhance our gameplay very well. So for that, select the left car, give it the name left car, uh, set its position to minus 280 because we are to the left hand corner, so minus 280. Anything left side from this x-axis it's in minus, and in the right side it's plus, and the height will be minus 347. Same for the height, anything below this will in minus, upper this is plus. Select this plus 280, 0 minus 280 plus 280, set its position to minus 347. Go right, we have placed our two car, and don't forget to write down the name of this car. Right car. All right, this is right car, this is left car. Now we quickly run and see what we can get. Sorry for. As we can see that we have output like this. This is exactly what we designed here. We have two car placed. One is in the right corner, second is in the left corner, and this is two borders here and one divider in between the screen to divide the road. And I forgot that you have to set the Z position of these two cars as well. You have to I refer you to Z position 50. Set position is 50. Set position is something you have to define this which object is going to upper side, which will be in the below. I can quickly give you an introduction to this. If I select this sprite kit, and I can see that its Z position is 0, so this car's Z position is 50. If I place this in inside this, you can see that my car is overlapping the sprite because Z position of this car is greater than, if I set the Z position of this is greater than this car, then it will override this object, it will show you the upper side. So according that you have to set the Z position of your objects. So I can quickly delete this right one. Now we have to add this both cars to our game scene. This game scene.sk file associated with this game scene fifth file. Here we can see that it's import sprite kit and gameplay kit. Right now we didn't require a gameplay kit. Now did move is something like whenever this scene calls, this method will firstly initialize. So we have to set whatever the code begin from here. So in git move, first of all we have to set the anchor point of the scene by select cg point, uh, and set x and y. The anchor point will be 0 0.5 0.5 to ensure that it will remain center in the screen. So now we need to declare this both cars property in the game scene.swift file. So for that we have to create two variables for the both car. One is for left car and one is for right car. So for that left car we'll type xk sprite node, and another variable is right car. This is also xk sprite node. And we have to initialize this here left car, this variable left car equal to self dot child node with name is, I am going to quickly set which what is going to happen here with name left car as sk sprite node. We have to quickly unwrap this, copy this, and now instead of letter I will say right car and the right car. This will be the exact same name you have given here because it's SK Sprite code's name. So it will refer as left car, it will refer as right car. So this exact same name you have to put here and here. So we can say that this variable is referred to this left car and this variable is referred to that right car. So we initialize both cars, and I need clean code in my application, so I'm quickly making one function named setup. And it's good that instead of calling this in did move, I am going to cut and paste it in setup method and going to call this method here setup. So I initialize this both cars is a variable here. Now in a game we need that we make our viewers feel that this car is running. So for that we have to show this road strip here, so we can feel that our car is running in the screen. So for that we have to initialize the road strip in our screen. So for that quickly go to again game scene.swift file, sorry, and here I'm going to call a function name create road strip and call it here create a road strip. Here I'm going to initialize this road strip let left road strip. We need both side road strips, so we have to declare two road strips. Road strip sorry equal to as a shape node. We are not going to use uh, any image kind of thing. We are going to make a shape by for that rectangle shape now of type rectangle of type cg. Why is not giving error? of type CG size. Why it's not okay? CG size of width and height. Width will be 10 and height will be 40. Okay, rectangle of CG size. So it's giving us this type of error. Going to copy this. Um, okay, alright. Not SK sprite node, it's SK shape node or rectangle of CG size and this size. So we initialize left road strip. So for that we have to quickly set the properties of this left road strip. The color of this road strip, stroke color will be of type SK color dot white. Then left road strip dot fill color of type SK color dot white. Then we have to make this strip little bit transfer of type transparency type, so we have to set alpha dot 0.4 0.4. Then we have to set this road strip's name to refer this dot name be equal to left road strip. We have to set the z position as I described you. What is z position? Set to 10. Then the x and y position dot x position, not x scale, not x position dot x equal to minus 187.5. We need this road strip. We quickly go to the game scene and we can see that we know this road strip in between this road and in between this road. So for the left road we have to road strip to go from here, so it will be 187, the middle point between this and this. And for right road strip we are in middle point between this and this. So for that we have to quickly set 187 dot position dot y equal to 700. I'm going afterwards I'm going to describe why I set to the 700 and quickly add this child to the scene left road strip. The same thing we have to do for the right strips. So for saving time, go to, copy this left road strip and our right road strip, change the name to right road strip, right road strip, right road strip, right road strip, and right road strip. Here we have to change the position to plus 187.5 and the name will be right position. All right, and the height will be the same. If we run the project now, quickly see that what happened. Yes, now you can see that you can touch in the screen, nothing is going to happen. Not car is moving or not a road strip is showing. Why? Because because the road strip is right now outside our screen. I can quickly show that. Go to game scene. Here we can see that our height will be, this is 1334, so 700 is around upper side here or here, and our screen ends here, and this the road strip we initialize is here. Mhm. For that we have to initialize some method. So quickly go to the game scene. We created the road strip here. So now we require to move this road strip so we can see along with the road. So it will go from here to here. So for that we have to call up some default method called update. So what this method is going to do, so I can say that this method will call every frame per second. So you can, we have a 60 frames in second for our game, so this method will call 60 time per second. So anything we want to change every frame, we have to initialize here. So for that now we need to move this road strip. So that we have to call function name so roll strip, call here, and we have to call this function here and call this every frame per second. So roll strip. So in this method we are going to uh, enumerate child node. Yes, not enumerate child nodes with name. It's called left road strip nil. Using nil is not acceptable here. Void. I think it's let's try another thing. Another child node, with name. Okay, with name left road strip. Yes, and using we have to provide node. Which node we have to use? It's road strip, and stop to set it in this code. We have to, what is the error? Extra argument required using the call. Okay, this parenthesis. Okay, all right. Enumerate child node using this name. So this child node, we refer to this child node. For either there are 10 objects with this name or 100 or 1, all all the objects will refer by this block, because we are going to say the enumerate child node with name this left road strip. So here we have to create the strip. Let's say that strip equal to road strip, which we provide here. Road strip default as sprite node. We have to unwrap this, and we are going to say that this sprite strips position dot y is going to minus equal to 30. Whatever the height it is going to minus 30 every time. So the idea is that this update function will call your road strip method 60 times. So every time it will minimize it will minus your position by 30. So let's quickly see that what we are going to see by this code. Quickly run this. Unlock. Oh, it will going to give me some error. Could not the value of type sprite node. We can delete this, and now we can run and check that what is going to happen. Sorry. Actually, the idea is that this is not sprite node. This is escape node. So now let's run and see what is. You can see that something is quickly passing. Oh, I forget to show you the screen. Let's quickly read in the application. You can see that quickly your strip is passing from this, but this is only one strip. What is going to happen by only one strip? So for that, going to didmu and create this timer dot schedule timer is done. Time interval of 0.1. Target self selector and objective C method. Select selector, create road strip sorry method. User info is nil, I think, and repeat will be true. Here it's good if we can provide the file name also. Game sim dot create road strip. Alright, so now by this method, and delete this, by this method we are going to call this method every 0.1 second. So it will create a new road strip in every 1 second, every 0.1 second, and we are going to set the repeat will be true, so the it will call forever. Now we can quickly see what is going to happen if we run this code. Yes, we can see that we now it's on. We have forgot to create a strip for right side as well. So for that, go to road strip method, quickly copy, paste this, and this time we will say right road strip. Alright, and now quickly run this app, and we can see that either we are going to see the road strip in the both side. As we can see that we are going to see the road strip in the both side. So it's look nice, like it's look like we are our car is running on the road. So it's pretty good, I think. So that's it for today's video. To learn more things, please keep watching my tutorial series. Goodbye, have a nice day.